As we move into May, we know we have about a month left of Outlaw Pass number 5, and we may get Outlaw Pass number 6 and some sort of update sometime in June. But when this time sits around, there's always that time in Red Dead Online when there's not much to do. We've completed Outlaw Pass number 5, we've gone through all the content a million times, and we're just waiting for new stuff. Happens quite a lot. During that time is when we find some pretty funny stuff to mess around with, and that's what we've done in this video. Today we're going to go over 3 things that you can do with fire that's pretty dang funny in Red Dead Online. Howdy Cowpoke, Austin BMX here. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you're going to like this video, make sure to smash the like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. As we mentioned before the intro, today we're going to be talking about 3 things that you can do that are pretty dang hilarious in Red Dead Online. We've showcased them in a couple of shorts, as well as done some stuff on stream, but I wanted to put it all into one video so you guys get all the amazing tips and steps to get them done yourself. The 3 things we're going to be talking about are the fire running pelt bug, the fire horse pelt bug, and of course, adding some of that to the bridge to make the NASA's calling fire pelt bug. Yeah, that sounds like 3 good names. Let's get right into the first one. The first one we're going to showcase is just the running fire pelt bug. Now, of course, what you need for this is a pelt that you can hold under your arm. That includes a deer, a pig, a coyote, anything you could hold under your arm. So get a pelt from one of those animals and just hang on to it. Now, it's best to actually get that pelt set up after you do the rest of these steps because it makes it a lot easier. First, you will need moonshine from the fence. If you get a moonshine from the fence, you drop that pelt in front of you, you soak that pelt with moonshine. All you gotta do is just soak it pretty good. Usually we throw about 25% on there. Not too bad. Once you get done with that, you pick up that pelt, light that pool of moonshine on the ground on fire, kind of run through it, and lo and behold, your pelt catches on fire and you can run around like a maniac and show your friends some pretty cool tricks. It's pretty fun. It's also great to do with a lot of friends as well at the same time. Next up, you can take that trick a little bit to the next step and do it with your horse. Now this one is a little more tricky. You will need a large pelt, one that you can actually put on the back of your horse, like an elk. Not sure if an alligator works, or a bear, or a buffalo, one of those large pelts that you cannot carry. You know, it takes up your whole horse space. You know what I'm talking about. Once you get that, you do the same thing. Drop it on the ground, soak it with moonshine. Usually I do about 50% on this one. It usually soaks up quite a lot. Once you got things soaked up, put it back on your horse. Now, if you don't have a friend with you, you could throw a fire bottle on the ground in your pool of moonshine. That will light the moonshine on fire, and you can kind of walk your horse through it and get it just right to catch that pelt on fire. You can take off in an awesome fiery horse bug trick. Yeah, but if you do have some friends, it is easier for them to just shoot the pelt for you. Don't shoot you, don't shoot your horse. But if they shoot the pelt a couple times, it will catch on fire. As soon as it catches on fire, though, you need to take off with your horse, or you'll all catch on fire, and then it's just a terrible mess. Very terrible mess. If you do get this to work correctly, though, it is pretty fun to run around with your horse and make it look like you just had way too many beans. You know, the ones you bought on sale last week. Now, if you want to take us to the next step, we all know the bridge bug, where you go down to the bridge by Hennigan's Stead, and you throw your knife in the 3rd plank, and it makes the bridge go crazy, and it launches you in the sky. We all know that. It's pretty awesome. How about we do it with fire? So what you're going to have to do is set up your running pelt bug down by the bridge. So get yourself an animal that you can skin down by the bridge. You want to skin it by the bridge, and then soak it with moonshine, just like you did before. Pick up that pelt. Now make sure you do all this after you get the bridge going. Usually it's better to do it with some friends as well. And then, of course, light that moonshine on the ground on fire, run through it. While you're running through it, make sure you're running towards the bridge. Run on the bridge while it's going crazy, and blast off, you're a freaking rocket in Red Dead Online. Rocket Man, update, somebody, please? No, we ain't gonna have that. So there's the 3 things you can do in Red Dead Online to have a lot of fun right now. Definitely a lot of fun with friends as well. Make sure to get some pretty good screenshots of this because I want to see them. Join our Discord, drop them into the screenshots. I want to see how high we can go as rocket men in Red Dead Online. Of course, if you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, see you later.